10 things you thought were illegal but aren't. Number 10. Owning a framer in the United States. There are currently no federal laws governing or restricting the ownership of flamethrowers. You heard right. Only in America is only a flamethrower an axe that the government won't even bat its eyes over fat flamethrowers. A device designed to launch rivers of fire at targets are less regulated in the United States as of 2015, and marijuana. Some states, however, have passed laws restricting the ownership of flamethrowers. By violations of these laws typically only are considered misdemeanor offenses. So flames overseas even sell online for as little as $300 flame on. Number 9. Driving barefoot. Everyone knows it's probably a dumb idea to drive issues, but as far as the law's concerned, driving barefoot isn't actually illegal. While driving without softening up on your ticket for police officer, if police determined that your driving barefoot caused an accident, you could end up charged with negligent or even reckless driving. Number 8. Defacing currency. U.S. currency is attempting to make $1 bill into a larger denomination. So go ahead, as long as you don't try to change your dollar bill to make an extra $10, draw on your bills, or even rip them up. Number 7. Lock picks. Carrying around lock picks. Most states in the U.S. don't have laws against the ownership or use of lock picks. The states that actually do have laws against the use of lock picks generally have them in place to make sure citizens don't sell locksmithing surfaces without obtaining a proper license. So unless you're caught halfway through someone's window with a lock-picking kit and a crowbar. Number 6. Counting cards. At a casino. For those who aren't familiar with this apparently perfectly legal yet underhanded gambling strategy, card counting is where a player and blackjack counsel of cards to predict what the next draw card will be. Casinos fascinating this practice, and if you count cards and get caught, you probably will get kicked out and ever go back to the casino. Still, if you want to count cards, the law will look the other way. Number 5. Corporal punishment. This may come as a huge surprise to most people, but corporal punishment is still legal in some U.S. states. While most schools have moved on from 19th century methods of punishment, if he goes to the wrong school in the wrong state, it's possible for teachers to paddle students with rulers or even shaved down baseball bats. Number 4. Owning a tank. Owning a tank is actually perfectly legal in most areas of the U.S., though of course, there are some restrictions on anyone who wants to go out and own their very own tank. First of all, the main cannon of your new tank has to be disabled, and as long as you're replacing steel tracks with rubber tracks for dragging on roads, you're good to go. Also, if you're purchasing a tank with the intent of overthrowing your local government, that's no as well. It also turns out the tanks are surprisingly cheap. If you have all your tech modifications in place, you can purchase ex-Soviet tanks, such as AT semi-tube, for as little as $50,000. Number 3. Public nudity in Britain. While Britain does have laws regarding decency, which is illegal, whether or not you're being naked in public is indecent ultimately is at the discretion of the police officer who charges you. So this one is more of a legal loophole that has yet to be closed. Number 2. Firing a missile. At this point I can't even say I'm surprised anymore. Yes, you heard it right. In the state of South Carolina, it's perfectly legal to fire off a missile as long as you have the permission of the Aeronautics Division of the Department of Commerce. So if you felt the right paperwork, launch away. Number 1. Cannibalism. Perhaps the most surprising entry to this list is cannibalism. It turns out there aren't laws in existence that outright ban eating flesh. Now, if you decide to kill someone for their meat, you of course still be charged or something. But there's no laws that prevent that. Although he should probably just have a steak instead. We hope you all enjoyed this video. Also, be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you all next time.